You're listening to the Question and Answer program with our Bible teacher, Dr. J. Vernon McGee, who for over 30 years answered the questions of his many listeners, which we continue to air for future generations of Bible students. This, of course, is a ministry of the Thru The Bible radio network. Now, dispensations is a subject that many believers are ignorant of, and they're uncertain about the meaning or the implications of this system of interpretation. A listener in Austin, Texas wants an explanation and wonders why there is disagreement about the dispensations.
I would think that there's a great deal of disagreement among church members about the dispensations. I thank God for the day that a teacher put in my hands a Schofield Bible, and I read the article in the Schofield Bible on dispensations. It did say there that it's a period of time, and that's all right, but it's more than just a period of time. Actually, it's a system whereby God has dealt with man. God has dealt with man on several different bases. In the Garden of Eden, man was innocent. God dealt with him on an altogether different basis that he dealt with him when he got outside of the Garden of Eden. Then he dealt with him by his conscience. Man didn't do so well under conscience. And then God put man under human government. And in fact, his nation, Israel, was formed at that time. God gave them a theocracy. They were to be governed by him. And the tabernacle system came in, and the law, it was a legal system, for a government must have law. And then you move on from that, and you come to where we are today in the dispensation of grace. It involves time, but it is a different method by which God is dealing with man. But back of all of this is one great truth and fact, that everything before Christ came and died on the cross looked forward to that cross, because God has never saved a sinner except by one way, and that's the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. And therefore, today we look back in faith. Before he came, they looked forward and brought a little sacrifice, believing that that sacrifice merely represented, was symbolic and pointed to the one who was coming to die for the sins of the world. I think that probably that's all that we better say today on the subject of dispensations. And there's coming another dispensation after the church leaves this earth. Why, man is going to go back again under a legal system. Then in the millennium, it'll be an altogether different system at that time. But all of it rests upon the one foundation of Jesus Christ and him crucified.